Hi, soul family. Peace and love always. Ooh, I'm looking kind of rough today, but I know y'all don't mind. You love me for me. And that's why I love you. Thank you. We all just need to stop judging each other and start accepting. As long as you're not hurting anyone, go for it. So, guys, fam, I just woke up today. Today's November 10th, the day before the 11/11 portal. And I'm just feeling a different energy, a different way. Very serious, very somber, very heavy. And I had been doing work at the house all morning, getting the leaves picked up and the gutters cleaned and all that fun stuff. And tonight I am going on a friend of mine's podcast called Token Talk, representing my friend's business today. And she asked me to be on because, tomorrow's Veterans Day, and she wanted, because I'm a veteran, to come on and just have a good discussion about what it means to be a veteran. And I'm very honored, but I feel myself getting a little bit, not nervous, just like kind of ready and anxious to start it. So today, after I did some yard work and stuff, I was trying to just write down my timeline of everything, because I can't believe I actually joined the Army 20 years ago. It was in 2001. I went to basic training October of 2001. I just can't even believe that was 20 years ago. Like, I could actually just, that makes me emotional. But as far as like the other timelines, like, everything just happened so fast. And to be honest, it's kind of all just blurred together. And so today I was really trying to go through my timelines. I know I got deployed for my first time to Iraq pretty much when the war first started in Iraq and Bush was like, go. So that was March of 2003. And my unit, we deployed in April of 2003. So like we gave all the tankers and the big boys some time there because they left about 2 months before us. And we were right behind them in April. So yeah, my first time was definitely a shocker to the system. I was the driver of the Humvee, and we drove in from Kuwait into Iraq, and I'll never forget it. Never, ever, ever. There was thousands of people in the street, Now looking back at it, pretty much innocent civilians that just were in a lot of chaos and wasn't understanding what was happening, and we just barged in and didn't take no for an answer. And it was definitely an intense year of my life, I'll say that. And then we didn't have anywhere to stay. We didn't have anything set up. We were literally sleeping on the dirt for months. Yeah, we had our little cots, but sometimes I would rather sleep on the dirt than the cot. But anyway, so I don't want to ramble on about that, but so I'm gonna be on this podcast tonight, and it should air. She wants to record it today so she can edit and get it out by tomorrow on Veterans Day. So yeah, so if y'all can send me any positive vibes, I would appreciate it. I don't talk about my military experience very much, but it's time. It's time that I really start to speak on it and let it out. There's a lot to unfold there. But that's, we all just got to start speaking our hearts and minds, and that's how we're going to heal. It's how we heal individually, and then we can start helping others heal. At the beginning of my spiritual awakening now, about 3 years ago, I can't even believe it. I had a breakdown. That was like the beginning for me. I had a mental breakdown when the Me Too movement started coming out. And I started listening to all these women's stories, and they were just, hitting me hard. And I started to realize, like, you have a very similar story, and you can't hold it in anymore. You gotta let it out. And I did. In a strange way. I kind of went on social media and made a video, and because I didn't want to tell everyone in my life at the time individually. So I think I just figured out a way to just let everyone know at the same time. Why not, right? And looking back, I'm like, what did I do? But at the same time, everything happens for a reason, and I'm stronger for it now. I'm definitely healed from it, so that's amazing. But it was a long journey, because after I did that video, I ended up in a hospital, trying to seek help for the pain that I was feeling, for the emotions I was feeling, and that didn't go very well. It's a whole nother story. But I ended up pretty much escaping. When I realized it was a trap, it was definitely not what I needed to heal. And I saw that the other women that were in there with me, we were all dealing with military sexual trauma and PTSD and all that good stuff. And the people there, I feel, my opinion, this is all my opinion, were going about it all the wrong way, trying to help us. They were treating us like we were the criminals, we were the bad guys. They would search our stuff and take away certain things from us and keep us like caged in this certain area, and we couldn't leave without permission. And listen, I'm coming to you for help, for healing, and you're treating me like like we're still in the military. I'm not in the military. And yeah, so it was not good for me at all. There was girls in there fighting and physically fighting, and one girl like passed out and knocked herself out because of the medications they were giving us. They would literally like force feed us medications, which yeah, so long story short, I broke out of there, came home, and started just this long healing process. And it was beautiful, the way everything played out for me. Looking back in the time, it was very traumatic, but now I'm just so thankful and so grateful. You know, the universe, God, showed me my own power and that I don't need anyone to tell me how I can heal and when I can heal and what I have to take. And I have it all in here. We have it all in here. We all do. You know, we are particles of God, the light. And just because something happens to you doesn't mean you have to let it affect the rest of your life. You have the power. We have the power. We gotta let things go. We gotta speak about it first. Release it back to source in love and light, and keep moving. No one has that power over you. Nothing and no one. Whew. Wow, I feel better already. Thank you so much for listening, Soul Fam. It's definitely an emotional day. If you could, just please leave a comment for me. Or like, or whatever. I love y'all so much. Whew. Peace and love always. Love you. Bye.